Have a really interesting location here south of the Lexington Apartments, very close to the Corvega assembly plant. This is the bus station. It seems like a bit of a time capsule, as everything inside is as when the bombs fell. Everyone waiting on their bus. The bus, in fact, sitting outside. I imagine it just filled up at that Red Rocket Express pump. Seems like a really must be. I imagine it was automated. Which is pretty cool. While we look at it in a second. Now, going inside, we can find all the patrons sitting with their suitcases. Maybe some going on holiday, a bit of intercity travel. There was probably a whole host of different kinds of people. Now, we can, of course, have we look in the restrooms. Now, we won't find all that much. I find myself looking down the bottom of toilet pools on the regular to see if we can find loot. That is a clip and a half. Now, moving on into the back room where a bit more of the admin would have taken place. It seems that someone was probably assigned to populate this bit with some items or something, and they didn't get round to it. These unmarked locations, some of them were just, forgotten about it. It's a large game, I understand. They might have just went, it's done, no problem. Now, the bus is completely devoid of people, which makes sense because, everyone's still inside. Now, another really interesting one. Now, this is probably just due to, random chance, but there's some army fatigues in this suitcase. So I'm imagining this fellow here was a off-duty soldier. Perhaps he had just retired. He could have been a veteran, or he was going to, fight for his country, and he knew the news that was coming, and the bombs fell, and unfortunately he didn't get to see any frontline duty, although maybe that was a good thing, as he didn't get to turn into a ghoul. There is, of course, the fast coolant recharge for Red Rocket. Now, these things, there's quite a few of them dotted about the map, but I like to think, in the city, they had all the high-tech gear. Bus would have pulled in, recharged, went on its way. That's what I mean. This whole thing reminds me of, it's a good bit of environmental storytelling. The bus had just charged, moved up here, maybe it just dropped these people off. They were going to get another connecting bus, or maybe they were about to get on board, and obviously everything went down. Yes, so great to see. Now we'll be moving on to another unmarked location. Wonder where it will take us. So catch us all over in the next one. Thank you.